Hey guys, Todd from Juno Bait here with your Catch 365 tip of the day. We've been talking a lot about rods, reels, their specific uses. I just want to talk real quickly about rod action and rod power. Now, I defined those terms the other day. They're two kind of mixed up terms, and I think a lot of rod companies a lot of times use them incorrectly. Rod action describes how a rod bends. So I don't have anything to bend this here for you guys, but basically the action is how that tip's going to bend. A fast action rod typically is going to equate to a stiffer rod. It's only going to bend in the tip. A slower action rod is going to bend more all the way through the rod, or have a more parabolic bend. Power simply describes how heavy the rod is as far as the pulling power. When you pull on that fish, what you've got out of it. And power is kind of a term that I don't really think rod companies honestly should use, because there's no set standard for it. One company's medium light rod is another company's heavy. So power is more of a feel. Action is the actual way that it bends. Action is more important than the power of a rod, because the action has a lot to do with how your rod performs. Fast action rods, they're stiffer, they're not going to bend as much, they're good in certain techniques and they're lousy in others. For example, anywhere that you have a real fast, hard striking fish and you need some give, especially if you're fishing braided line, a fast action rod is not going to be good. Perfect example also is topwater fishing with topwater lures. If you have too fast of an action rod, there's no give. The rod doesn't load up, the hooks can't set. And if you've ever had a fish blow up on a topwater plug and miss it, that's a lot of times because you actually jerk it away. With a more parabolic or slower action rod, that rod can bend and it allows the fish to actually take the plug in. Applications where you have light striking fish or you have some give somewhere else, a fast action rod is ideal, especially when you need to really feel that bite. So if I'm fishing inshore, fishing soft plastics or something where I might have a slight tap or something like that, spinning rods are a prime example for this. I like that real fast action in that tip where I can feel that bite real good and set the hook. Good tip for that when you do have a fast action rod, especially if you're fishing braided line, is to back that drag off just a hair more than you might normally fish it at. Because what that does is when you set the hook, it actually allows the drag just to slip a little bit, and that a lot of times will help you keep from pulling the hook away from fish. Thanks for watching, guys. That's your Catch 365 tip of the day.